Slavery. For 430 years, God's people lived in cruel bondage in Egypt under a tyrannical Pharaoh who slaughtered their babies and made their lives bitter with hard labor. But God heard their groaning, and he remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. From the wilderness of Midian, God called a shepherd, Moses, to bring his people out of slavery. Through 10 destructive plagues, God brought Pharaoh and all Egypt to its knees. And through shepherd Moses, God kept his covenant, bringing his chosen people into the land of promise. War. By the will of God and under the leadership of Joshua, the Israelites fought to possess their inheritance. With shouts, the walls of mighty Jericho crumbled. The sun stood still until the armies of Israel defeated the Amorites. One by one, the kings of the land fell. God gave Israel the land he swore to them. They took possession of it, and they settled there. Not one of all the Lord's good promises to Israel failed. Every one was fulfilled. Chaos. After that whole generation had been gathered to their ancestors, another generation grew up, who neither knew the Lord nor what he had done for Israel. They forsook the Lord, the God of their ancestors, who had brought them out of Egypt. They followed and worshipped various gods of the people around them. They aroused the Lord's anger. In those days, Israel had no king. Everyone did as they saw fit. Rejection. Samuel was the final judge of Israel, a faithful priest and prophet of the Lord. But they rejected him as their leader and demanded he anoint a king, that they might be like the other nations around them. Samuel was displeased, but the Lord told him, "Listen to all that the people are saying to you. It is not you they have rejected, but they have rejected me as their king." So God anointed Saul, a tall, handsome Benjamite, as king over all Israel. But Saul was not faithful. He disobeyed God not once, but twice, and so God rejected him as king. Hope. The Lord told Samuel, "Fill your horn with oil and be on your way. I am sending you to Jesse of Bethlehem. I have chosen one of his sons to be king." All the sons of Jesse came before Samuel, handsome and capable, but the Lord had chosen none of them. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. The youngest was brought before him, a shepherd. The Lord told Samuel, "Rise and anoint him. This is the one." This shepherd boy would rise up to be a great warrior and defeat the enemies of God's people. After that, he would reign as king over all Israel. He was a man after God's own heart and the nation's finest leader, a shadow of the anointed one to come. Shepherd, warrior, king, David.